Hi.
Hi. Hello.
You hear me okay?
Yes, yeah. Can you hear me all right?
Fantastic. Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. How are you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm really good, thank you. So tell me about yourself and the band.
Well, I'm the drummer. I'm Veritas Suicide, the drummer for the band Suicide Puppets. We are a horror, somewhat industrial, melodic metal band.
So do you want to tell me a wee bit? You released an EP,
Correct.
um, Killers Go to Die, and it was out on February the 14th. I'm just wondering if there was a reason you chose February the 14th. It's quite an iconic day.
Well, yeah. So again, everything about us is horror. So what's anything? What's the word I'm looking for? The exact opposite of horror, Valentine's Day, right? So
Anti-Valentine's Day, I call it.
exactly, yeah. So we released it on Valentine's Day on purpose. So we had a release show that weekend. It was like the Bloody Valentine's Massacre show or something like that. So yeah, it was just basically just a play on Valentine's Day. It's supposed to be love and all that stuff, and we're all about horror, murder, and death.
See, that sounds right up my alley. Absolutely. Can you tell me a little bit about the rest of the band and stuff? Because you've introduced yourself, but I'm a wee bit interested about everybody else.
Sure. Our lead vocalist, his name is Twisty Suicide. Our bassist and backup vocalist is Johnny Suicide. And we have three guitar players. We have a lead guitar player as Steven Suicide, and then two rhythm guitar players, Invictus Suicide and Z Suicide.
That's
So a
quite
total of
quite good.
six.
Six of you. How do you keep it all controlled? Is there
I have no idea.
arguments or do you all gel perfectly?
Surprisingly, we actually get along very well. I mean, of course, you have disagreements. That's part of the territory, but we get over it real fast. Like nobody in the band
Mm,
has an ego, so it's like, okay, well, I hated that. All right, well, whatever. We'll just move on. It's
yeah, move on to the next bit. So when did you start?
This band has been together since 2007.
Wow. So you've been around, the game inside and out then.
A little bit.
Fantastic. I mean, you've built up quite a lot of followers in that time as well. I was having a look at your socials. Things are definitely moving forward.
Yeah, it was. It's definitely a slow burn for us because we're very niche and we understand that. But the last probably, I'd say, 6, 7 years, things have really been moving forward rather quickly. Like in 2021, we did a U.S. tour with Soulfly, which was pretty awesome. Get to hanging out with them. And one of the cool things with that tour is Dino from Fear Factory was playing guitar for Soulfly on that tour. So that was awesome. I'm a huge Fear Factory fan. So getting to hang out with Dino for, what was it? I think 2.5 weeks we did a leg of that tour. That was pretty cool. And then the EP we put out before, so the latest EP is Where Killers Go to Die, which of course is available on all streaming platforms. The EP before that, Beyond the Veil, we did something a little different with that EP, and continued on with it with Where Killers Go to Die. Is we had orchestral elements. We had never done
Wow.
that before, and all the orchestral stuff was done by Frank Dormani, a fantastic composer out of North Carolina. He composes stuff for movies on, I believe. He does like Amazon movies. He composes stuff for Lifetime and stuff like that. And he also composes for horror films. And so on the last EP, Beyond the Veil, he's doing composition for a film, and he gets a hold of us. He's like, "Hey, I've been talking to the director, and he loves your song Pray off the EP Beyond the Veil. Do you mind if we put it in the film?" I was like, "Hell no, go ahead and put that in the
Wow.
film." So that started that snowball effect. So from the first film, which is Blood on the Bleachers, we're now going to be featured in, I believe, if my math is correct, 8 horror films, or it's either 7 horror films and one drama film. Yeah, yeah.
See, that's cool. That's the ultimate dream for me. I love horror. I love the whole subgenre of I hate Valentine's Day, and the last few years I didn't do it this year. I did a Valentine's Day one. But it wasn't very good. But I usually do anti-Valentine's Day because I love horror and I hate the commercialization of all of the the lovey-dovey stuff.
Sure.
And it just sounds amazing what you're doing. I was listening to you guys earlier while I was preparing for this, and I'm just blown away. You're absolutely fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
So, are you gigging and stuff just now? I
We're
see
a
that
little
you're going
slow.
on tour and you've got a few things in the pipelines. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we do have some stuff coming up. Obviously, I'm sure you saw from Zachary Moonshine the Warp Tour thing. That's really cool. They came about. So our manager is Josh Balls, formerly from Motionless in White. He manages us. And actually, he's the one that decided to do the orchestral stuff in the last EP and this EP. So he's produced both albums for us. But yeah, I have to give a lot of credit to Josh, obviously, because he's made, in my opinion, he's made our not that our music was bad before, but he made it like he just pushed it over that hump that we were looking
Mhm.
for by adding, say, hey, let's add orchestral stuff to it. But yeah, I mean, we are a little slow, but until the Warp Tour thing happens, we're just kind of hanging out. But we are dropping a little teaser here. There's going to be some new music coming probably the end of the year.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it. Looking forward to that. That's quite a wait though. That's what, 7 months? 7 months to tease people with it. Oh, I think that's going to
Pretty
be
much.
great.
More horror and mayhem coming your way.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna go back and watch all the videos on YouTube and stuff and get everything done. It's great. So what's after like the Warped in Washington in June? It's the 12th to the 15th, the Warped tour, isn't it?
Well, yeah. So we're actually playing the one up in Scranton, PA.
Right.
Yeah. So it's that one's called Road to Warped. Because the
Oh,
one
cool.
in DC's is happening the same weekend. It's kind of a weird situation, but that's what it is.
That's what it is. You take it when you get it. That's great though. So what's the plans for are you just going into the studio now to do or have you got quite a lot done, or are you still at writing stages?
Currently, we're still in the writing stages, but we will be in the studio in July. Yeah, we're going to go back in the studio in July. We're going to hammer everything out. We're going to use Dan Mausch again because Dan Mausch mixed our last EP, Where Killers Go to Die. He also does mixes for Ghost and who else? Avenged Sevenfold, Gojira. So he's a hell of an engineer as far as mixing and mastering goes. Like he knocked it out of the park with Where Killers Go to Die. So he's going to be on this project again. Yeah, I mean it's going to be awesome for sure because there's I think 3 songs on this EP, the new EP or EP and or album, depending how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
The one that we're going to record in July. There's 3 songs that I can think of off the top of my head that are specifically written for certain films because the directors got a hold of us and said, "Hey, listen, could you write a song for this film instead of using one of yours? Obviously it's still our song, but use
Yeah.
one that you recorded." I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." So yeah, 3. Yeah, I believe it's 3 songs that are written specifically for films.
That's amazing. Being commissioned to write music for such a wide genre of films. Horror's just from looking and things and liking horror, that is the biggest genre of movies that are made nowadays is horror. And that's such a coup to be commissioned. It must feel amazing.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, because all of us in the band are horror fans,
Mm.
obviously.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
kind of one of those things like, wow, it's like we always talked about how cool it would be to, have anything in a film. And then all of a sudden it just started with one and then it exploded into what it is now. And I hope it continues because it's a lot of fun. Because you get the script
Hmm.
for the film, you read over the script, and you're like, okay, cool, we can write a song like this, and then you take lines from the script and you put it in the song, so it's pretty cool.
That is just blowing my mind that that's something that you managed to do. That's great. That makes it very personal to each individual film as well.
Oh,
You're
absolutely.
putting lines from this. I love doing that. I did amateur dramatics for a long time, and usually towards the end of rehearsal and doing plays, we just basically spoke in quotes from the play. So to have the quotes from the movies in the songs just blows
Sure.
my mind. That's just so cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Because that was our lead singer, Twisty. That was his idea. He's like, well, if we're gonna do a film for or a song for a specific film, we should be taking lines out of the film, like something like real, gnarly or dirty that we can pull from the film and throw it into the lyric structure.
That sounds amazing. I can't wait to hear these new songs.
Neither can
I'm
I.
looking forward to it. So, yes, you get to hear them first.
I do.
I
I
think
do.
it's quite the buzz that I get to hear all this new music before anybody else, and I get to bring it to lots of people, and it's great fun. It's great fun. But if you had to choose a favorite place to play, where would you choose?
Oh
Have
man.
you played it, or is that a future thing?
Well, I can tell you the dream venue I'd love to play is Red Rocks in Morrison, Colorado. Like
Yeah,
I've been there a bunch of times. My wife and I lived in Colorado for a while. The natural acoustics in that place is amazing. That's like a dream location. But my favorite place that I've played so far to date, oh my goodness, that's a hard question to answer. Well, probably Come and Take It Live in Texas. That was a really cool spot. That was when we were out on tour with Soulfly. Like we had it was 6 dates in Texas. I mean, Texas is a huge state.
yeah. Texas is probably bigger than our whole country.
you're, yeah, you're probably correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Well, I live in Scotland, so that's a tiny wee country anyway, but the whole of Great Britain
That's all
would
right.
probably fit in Texas, no problem,
For
with
sure. Yeah.
space left over. So, do you want to give me some socials and stuff?
Yeah,
Tell
absolutely.
me how my listeners can get in touch with you.
For sure. Yeah, you can find us on Facebook. It's at Suicide Puppets Band. Instagram is at Suicide Puppets. TikTok is we had to change it. Some social sites get a little funky with the word suicide.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I
Uh,
get that.
so on TikTok, hold on, I got to bring it up because I just changed it yesterday. I think it's SP official, but I'm pretty sure it's because I have
Oh,
my
the
stupid.
dreaded technology gremlins.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So on TikTok, it's S Puppets official, and then on YouTube, I believe it's S Puppets official on YouTube.
Fantastic. So that should make it easier to find because TikTok and YouTube have a little bit of an issue with certain words, shall we say.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Ever since COVID is when that whole thing changed. Before COVID, it didn't used to be an issue. And then
Yeah.
after 2020, for some reason, it's a trigger word now. And I mean, I get it, but it just stinks for us because like we'll have people come up to us all the time, be like, I can't find you. I Google you on like
Yeah.
on Facebook. You can Google us on try to find us on Facebook, and it'll be like, do you need help? It's like, oh man. But if you do actually Google suicide puppets, it'll bring up everything if you just
Oh,
Google it.
that's fantastic.
Yeah,
I
which makes no
definitely
sense.
recommend
But
everybody should listen.
oh heck
I've been
yeah,
loving listening tonight. I just had a little listen on Spotify to some of your earlier stuff, and it's great. It's
thank you so
absolutely
much.
fantastic. I can't wait to go back and listen to and watch all of the videos and things.
Yeah, well, speaking of videos, our newest video is Piggy off of
Piggy
the
is
EP
great.
where Killers Go
I
to
love
Die.
Piggy.
Oh, have you seen the video for it yet?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I have actually. I don't think I have. But I was listening to it earlier, and I think Piggy was the last song that I got from yous, and it's great. If you could send me some more songs so we can get three songs back to back, and
Oh,
it
absolutely.
all works fantastically. So anything that doesn't swear, please.
I should be able to help you with
Yeah,
that.
I don't think a lot of your songs actually swear that I was listening to. So,
On Where
but
Killers
I
Go to
have.
Die, we're good. I think there's one song that has in it. I think there's one, but in Beyond the Veil, the EP before Where Killers Go to Die, there's quite a few. But I do have radio
Right.
edits for that.
Oh, that's great. That'll save me a job because I can't edit the swearing out. It just takes a while. It's, but I do get songs that I deliberately edit the swearing out because they're such great songs, but they don't have
Yeah, But
a
we
clean
were
edit
very
all the time.
conscious. We were very conscious about this last EP for Where Killers Go to Die, because it was kind of a pain in the butt to get the radio edits done for the last EP Beyond
Hmm.
the Veil. So this go around, we were very conscious about it, like make sure there's not any swearing, which is ironic because our lead singer uses curse words like commas. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
But oh yeah, so we were talking about Piggy. So that music video is
Yeah.
probably hands down my favorite video that we ever made. And we made some pretty cool videos. It was produced by J Ball Productions, and it's literally like a 3.5 minute short horror film. Think of like kind of like do you remember The Wall?
Yeah.
How it was kind of like the movie kind of went with the album and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like that, but it's horror.
Oh, I can't wait to watch it. I've probably put it on and then went away and done something else. Listened to the song and thought that's great. I'll have to actually sit in, but I'm constantly jumping about. I've got ADHD, so I'm constantly jumping from things to things, and there's always work to do. I don't know if you find the same do they? There's always something to do.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, without question.
How do you get on with keeping up your socials? Do you have somebody to do that for you now, or do you just do it all yourself?
Yeah, you're looking at them.
How
Yeah,
do
I
you
mean
find it?
most of the social stuff is done through me. Everybody has access to it. I know
Hmm.
Johnny, our bass player, he'll do some stuff here and there because he does Tales from the Toy Lair. He collects antique toys. His collection is
Oh, wow.
amazing. Oh yeah, you can find him on Instagram, Johnny Suicide, and his toy Instagram is, I believe it's Tales from the Toy Lair. You should just check out the toys he has. It's
Yeah.
astonishing. It's amazing. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's really cool.
Sounds great. Sounds absolutely wonderful. I do have Instagram now. I messed up my Instagram for a while. I got a little bit tipsy and tried to make an Instagram and put the wrong name. So for about 8 months I couldn't change it because I didn't have access on the computer. I'd messed everything up. And it took me 8 months and a new
Oh
email
no.
address to sort my socials out. So finally, do you know a program that adds everything to your socials all at once so you don't have to do them individually? Because that's driving me crazy just now.
I know you can cross post between Instagram and Facebook. Outside of that, it's all post, post, post.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a program out there where you post to one and it sends it to all. Um, but I do it all individually.
Yeah, I do too. Takes a long time. I think people need to appreciate how hard we work
How about it? Behind the scenes.
behind the scenes. It's not all just rock and roll and having fun, you know.
Well, making some of the posts is fun, but
Yeah.
it's scheduling them and posting them. That's the hard part. That's the work right there.
Hmm. It is. It's difficult. It's difficult. So we're actually running out of time a bit. So is there anything that you think I've missed or that you'd like to highlight or talk about? I mean, pimp yourself out for all your wares as far as I'm concerned, because I love you guys. I think yous are worth it.
Oh, awesome! I appreciate that so much. That means a lot to us. Because again, we know we are in a niche market, and we can be a hard sell. Like even when we were out on tour with Soulfly, we started our set I think every night with Man in Black, and it usually took about halfway through the song where people were like, "Oh my," like because they didn't know what they just witnessed.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? I don't know what it is, but I love it. That's what we got every night. And it usually took about
Wow.
midway through the first song before the crowd's starting to get into it, because we are a little
But
different than your average metal band, and that's fine. But that's why we like to do that, because we stand out a little bit. But yeah, your best bet, like especially because like we have a ton of merch for sale. Go to puppetmerch.com. Hats, T-shirts, stickers, all the albums. The last album, Beyond the Veil, we have on vinyl. If you're into vinyl, it's colored vinyl
wow.
too, which is really cool. Um,
Excellent.
yeah,
I'm starting a vinyl collection, so I'll do that when
nice.
um that'll be great. I'll get that in the collection, get it on the wall
I'll tell you what, we'll even
in the
sign it.
studio when I finish it. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be fantastic. Is there anything else that I've missed?
No, that
I
should be
love
it. I
the
mean, we
hat. I
covered.
love the
Oh,
merch.
thank
The merch is
you.
amazing. That symbol is just cool.
It's a symbol of hope.
Yes.
Yeah, we had these hats made. Oh, I don't know, probably a year or so ago. Actually, whenever we do have a show and we sell them, we go through them kind of fast because they are the fitted hats.
Hmm.
I don't know if I can show it
I
somewhere.
have my own hat with my own logo on it.
Oh, nice.
We could swap.
There you go. Yeah, I can send you some media stuff. That's not a
Oh, that
problem.
would be amazing. Well,
Yeah,
I've really
absolutely.
enjoyed chatting with you. This has been so much fun.
Yeah, same here.
If we could touch base and get some music in that for the weekend and just have a wee chat and I'll get this. If you want the recording after it's been edited, I can send it to you for your own socials and things
Yeah,
if you
that'd be
like.
great.
It will be on RSS and Spotify and all the other podcast sites and YouTube once I get around to putting it up. YouTube is kind of a long process to make a video, and I don't think people appreciate that so much as I think they think this game's easy and takes a lot of work.
Just a little bit,
Aye.
yeah.
Mm. I'm in awe to how much work you guys put in. I just get to play the records, so I have the easy job.
Yeah, but still, you still got to do your promoting and stuff too.
Oh
It's
yeah,
everybody's
yeah.
got to put in the work.
Oh, it's not as easy as everybody thinks. So it's fun though. I do get to go to a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
gigs.
yeah.
That was my New Year's resolution for this year was to go to more gigs. Not so much a New Year's resolution, just that I'm gonna go to more gigs. And so far I've done quite a lot. So
I'm going to drop a
it's good
little
to
Easter egg. We may actually be coming to Scotland and Ireland at some point.
Oh, definitely hit me up when you come through. I'll definitely come meet yous. Doesn't matter where in Scotland it is because I live in the back end of nowhere. So, but it's all accessible by train and bus. So
Oh,
I would love
absolutely,
to meet you guys in person. That would be absolutely awesome. And yes, keep me
absolutely.
informed in what's happening.
Of course, absolutely.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And we'll sort you a hat and things. I've
Awesome.
got
Thank you
some
so much, Kim.
magnets and stuff that if you send me your address, I'll send you a wee press pack from me.
Sounds good. Yep. Do the same.
Fantastic. It's been fantastic meeting you. Thank you so much. And we'll touch base in a wee while.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate it.